Hello everyone, and we are back. We are getting ready to do a fun Christmas decoration. Okay, I know I'm always late to the game, usually. And I know that bed springs have been out a long time. Trying to find them isn't that easy. So I thought I would make my own, and what I'm using is the 14 gauge. This is from Home Depot wire. Now, this wire I had for a long time because I used this for the wheels of my pumpkin for my daughter's, or for my granddaughter, for the baby shower that I gave her. And I'll be doing, I might have already shown it, depending, I don't know. But if I haven't, I will be doing a video on the pumpkin that I made. Well, I made quite a few for centerpieces for the tables. But remembering that I had this, I thought, you know what, I'll just make my own. So that is what I did. Now, I am not going to keep it this galvanized color. I am going to spray paint it brown because I am going to be making snowmen out of these bed springs. So if you are in the market for a bed spring snowman, stick around. Okay, so what I did is I just took off an amount and cut it with my wire cutters. And then I just, let me take this off, I just hooked this onto this part. When I'm really ready to adhere it, I'll do this, but I'll also put probably E6000 if I want to keep it up. Then again, I'm rethinking this. I might just hook it on to this part so I can take it down, because I can fold it flat when I'm done. Again, I don't have a lot of room to house everything that I make, so a lot of times I make it to where it can be disassembled. But what I did is I just took a piece of this galvanized wire, and as you can see, I just took it and I kept twisting it around and around and around close to itself. And then when it sprung up, I held on to this part of it and this part down here and made it as tall as I wanted, okay? This one I wanted shorter because this one is, as you can see, quite a bit taller. Okay? And this one is also hanging on just by that little end piece of the wire. So if you can't find bed springs, you can make your own. They don't look identical, I know, but you're getting the same effect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go out and I'm going to spray paint these brown so they look older, and then I'll be back. Okay, I just have to show you this. I came out to spray paint the bed springs, right? So here they are. Then I look over and I see the pumpkin that I used for my daughter's baby shower. And I decided, hey, that would work for fall. So I spray painted that. Then I started thinking, you know, I have that stand upstairs, and I've been wanting to spray paint that for a long time. I can never just do one thing. So here's everything that I spray painted. I just needed to show you that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, here they are. They are spray painted. I did do the oil rubbed bronze. For me, this is just as good as a bed spring. It's going to do the job. I had the wire. I didn't have to pay any money. So those are done. And now we will take this particular Styrafom ball is a 4-inch, and I got this at Walmart, and there were 2 of them, and they were 3 something, but I can't remember exactly. And then this one is a 2.5 inch. Okay, so the next step is I'll show you what I'm going to do with these styrofoam balls, which will be the faces of our snowman. Okay guys, I am back. What we're going to do is put glitter and salt to make these sparkly with some kosher salt and some glitter, some fine glitter. So I have my container that I got from the Dollar Tree, and this came 2 in a pack for $1, which is great, with a lid. In my kosher salt. And I'm going to add some glitter to that. Okay, now that the styrofoam balls are drying with the glitter and the kosher salt, I am going to take my air dry clay and I'm going to make a couple noses and a couple eyes. I think for one of the snowmen, the smaller one, I'm going to use the googly eyes that I painted with that patent leather black paint, but I think those would be too little for the 4-inch, so I'm going to make some eyeballs. Now this is going to take a couple days to dry. I could do Sculpey, but I don't feel like getting my oven out and baking it, so to you this will be just continuous, but really it's going to be a couple days in the making because the eyes have to dry. So just going to form like a little disc, if you will, kind of flat, because it'll be painted. I'm going to put it up to the, yeah, it looks about good. And I'll just put those down to dry. This air dry clay, I make so many things with it. It is a really good clay. And I like it in the container because it has a lid, and then I put it into a Ziploc as well to keep it moist. So I'm just trying to get the eyes, the size to match. And then kind of smash it down. Those are about right. Okay, so now to make the nose, for the 4-inch, I'm going to give him a bigger carrot nose. So that one you're just going to roll in a ball, then you're going to roll it out, and the end of it, and then I'm going to put it down here just to give it a flat. And there's your nose. It's no big deal. And then of course I'll paint these. I'll paint the eyes black and this orange. Then let's make a littler one for the 2.5-inch styrofoam. So then when these dry, all we have to do is put the eyes on and decide what we're going to do for a hat, and get a scarf for the makeshift bed spring body. And another nose. Make this one a little bit littler. Okay guys, I'll be back when these are dry. Okay, it is night time. That means there are shadows, but I wanted to show you, here is my makeshift bed spring, and you can see how the snowball is. I think you can see that. You can see the glitter and the salt and how pretty that looks. And whoa, look at him. You guys, I don't know which way I'm gonna put him. Whoa. Anyway, we'll let him dance for a minute. And my nose is dry and my eyes are dry, so I'm going to paint them now black and orange. And I think I know which material I'm going to use. It's a plaid. I just have to figure out how to fold it. How I want to fold it, I should say. And this will go up under his chin. So I'm trying to figure that out. So I just wanted to come back and show you where I am so far. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint now. He's still dancing. Jeez. I'm going to paint. I'm going to try this pumpkin color. And that is okay with me because it looks a little bit more to me nostalgic. I really do like the air dry clay. I'm going to have to try to find another light to put on this side of me. Because sometimes at night that's when I can get other stuff done, but I want to bring you along. It's the shadowing that bugs me. Well, we are back with our snowman. The noses are dry, the eyes are dry. We're going to glue that in. Let's see how this works. I hope it does, and that I don't have to use E6000 for this. There's his little nose. Let's see which eyes. Do I want those little ones? Or do I want the bigger ones? Which do I want? Not sure yet. I went ahead and got some flannel, Christmas flannel, to make his scarf. I think I'm going to like the way it hangs better than cotton. And I also bought a hat. I am going to try to make a hat for another one that I'm making, but I want to go ahead and use this one. This was from Hobby Lobby. It was $1.99. What you could do too, it's cute, you could, if you didn't know or you didn't want to try to make it yourself, you could take it apart, you know, buy it when it's on clearance and use this as a pattern. I think what I'm going to do, because it's kind of falling down on itself, it's just made out of felt. I'm going to trying to see if I have any paper. I do. Let me get a piece of paper here. And I'm just going to wad this up and put it inside here just to have it keep its shape a little bit better. Yeah, that works. And then I think I'm going to embellish this hat a little bit. I want to see where I want it. And he just keeps wanting to dance because of the spring. So let's get the eyes on. Okay. Whoa. Man, you get dizzy watching him. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut fringe on both sides. And again, that is what my sweet friend FAYTHCHIK 777, the one that gave me the inspiration for this snowman. Please go check her out. I will leave her channel in my description box. I'll tell you what, if you love shabby chic, oh my God, forget about it. You are gonna love her. She does some of the most beautiful shabby chic things. Oh my gosh. I've been friends with Linda for quite a few years now on YouTube. She is a very, very down-to-earth, sweet person. Okay. So now, what I want to do is get this underneath him, and then I can tie it. But I have to make sure it's long enough. So once I get this figured out, I will be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut fringe on both sides. And again, that is what my sweet friend FAYTHCHIK 777, the one that gave me the inspiration for this snowman. Please go check her out. I will leave her channel in my description box. I'll tell you what, if you love shabby chic, oh my God, forget about it. You are gonna love her. She does some of the most beautiful shabby chic things. Oh my gosh. I've been friends with Linda for quite a few years now on YouTube. She is a very, very down-to-earth, sweet person. Okay. So now, what I want to do is get this underneath him, and then I can tie it. But I have to make sure it's long enough. So once I get this figured out, I will be right back. Okay guys, what I did is I glued a little bit of the flannel up on his head, which I'm going to do now to show you. So like it's tucked up under his neck, if you will. Then I'm going to bring this and glue it. And instead of tying mine, I'm going to wrap it like it's being thrown over a little bit. Okay. So now we're going to put on the hat. And then I think I will blush up his cheeks because it's very cold where he comes from. Okay. Okay, so I got his scarf on, and now I just want to embellish the hat just a little bit. So I'm putting just a little bit of that garland, and I'm thinking about putting the snowflake right here on him. I wish I had some small ones, but I think this is the only one I got, so this one's going to have to do. And then I think in the hat, I'll put a couple of these white, little top heavy. I'm going to have to bring them around. So I'm going to go ahead, put a couple of these on and maybe a bell, and then I'll be back. So here is our snowman made out of a makeshift bed spring that I made out of 14 gauge wire and a 4-inch styrofoam ball. The eyes and nose were made out of air dried clay, and the hat I bought, although I think if I made another one I would make my own because I would make it taller, but this is okay. And I embellished it with just some stuff that I'm embellishing other stuff with. And then the scarf was just some flannel, and then I glued a snowflake. So I hope you will make this adorable little snowman, especially for you snowman lovers. Oh yeah. Yep, you're gonna love him. Okay guys, until our next DIY, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget that, and stay tuned for some pictures at the end.